Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel and welcome to another fashion video. I have a very exciting haul for you. I'm not gonna lie, I've been doing a little bit of shopping at New Look. This is gonna be a bit of a autumn wardrobe essentials haul. I feel like this time of year is the perfect time of year to take stock of what's in your wardrobe, think about the pieces that you have, the pieces that you are missing, and what you want to be adding in to your outfits, to your closet. And I recently did my autumn wardrobe switchover. If you haven't seen that vlog, I will leave that linked down below. And there were definitely a few pieces that I realized I was missing, maybe a few colorways that I wanted to add into my wardrobe a little bit more, and a few pieces that I thought I would really benefit from adding into my autumn wardrobe. And I would say New Look in autumn always just comes into their own. I don't know what they put in the water at New Look HQ, but they need a round of applause because they have so many gorgeous pieces that look so elevated. They look so expensive, but obviously they are high street prices, and that's always one of my favorite things. You know, when you have an outfit that looks so expensive, it looks really beautiful, you just get so many compliments and you can turn around and be like, thanks, it's from New Look, under 30 quid. I always get so smug whenever I have outfits like that. So I'm so excited to show you what I've been picking up. I think it's safe to say that all these pieces are going to become absolute staples in my autumn wardrobe. So let's jump straight into the haul. Now, I don't normally do this, but I'm going to kick this haul off with a new pair of shoes. And I actually have one of you guys to thank for this pair of gorgeous slingback heels, because you guys will know my obsession with my slingback New Look ballet flats at the moment. I have not stopped wearing them. I was wearing them all throughout summer and well into autumn. They've actually been the perfect shoe to have in my wardrobe. They look so expensive. I always get questions whether they are Chanel, and these were under £30. And it was actually one of you guys that messaged me, not only to tell me that these were back in stock so that I could link them for the rest of you, but also to say, have you seen they now do a heeled version? And I was like, oh my goodness me, I need that in my life right now. I mean, how Chanel-esque do these look? And even though I don't wear heels a huge amount anymore, I'm much more of a flats kind of a gal, I feel like there are occasions where I've been wearing these thinking, I just wish I had a little bit of elevation and a little bit of height. And I feel like these are so perfect. You know, for those like lunches where you just want to look a little bit taller, or those evening dinners where you just want to look a little bit more elevated. A lot of you guys don't always know this, but I'm actually 5 foot exactly, so any little bit of height really helps me out. I always feel like the comment I get the most whenever I meet people at events is, oh wow, you are really short. And I'm like, yes, and I'm still wearing heels, and this is how tiny I really am. So the most beautiful pair of slingback heels that look so Chanel inspired. I can tell you as well, these have been the comfiest thing ever, so I'm hoping these are going to be super comfy and easy to wear as well. And I think it's safe to say they are absolute staples in your wardrobe. They look so much more expensive than they actually are. I feel like New Look have just hit the nail on the head with these beautiful slingbacks. Oh my goodness me, I could not be more in love with these shoes. I just wanted to pop them on with the outfit that I already had on today because I didn't really want to complicate things. And this is exactly how I love styling these kinds of slingbacks. Literally just a pair of jeans, gorgeous roll neck, such a simple but elevated outfit. These are the jeans from my recent Cezanne haul that you would have seen a couple of weeks ago. I absolutely adore them. They are just so comfortable. And I mean, look at that height that you get. One thing I will say is in terms of size, whenever it comes to slingback, so I'm a 3.5, which is like between a 36 and a 37 in terms of like EU sizes, and I find with slingbacks going half a size down is always the most comfortable because you can always loosen them. Like there's always a little bit of stretch. You want them to be quite tight on your foot so that they can really hold on, and it just makes them a little bit more stable, a bit more comfortable. So if you are in between sizes, definitely go down a size. If you're just true to size, I'd say stick to your normal size because you can always loosen them, which is the important thing with these. But oh, I just love how they look. They are so Chanel inspired to me. I love the fact that they have a bit more like a square toe. I think it's actually really flattering, and that height, oh my goodness me, I love them so much. They are pretty much just as comfy as the flats as well, so I definitely think these are going to become my like evening, more elevated version whenever I just want to kind of like lift the outfit a little bit. The perfect pair of slingback heels for autumn. Oh, I couldn't be more obsessed. Moving on to what I think is safe to say the colour of this season. You guys may know I have a bit of an obsession with chocolate brown at the moment. I just feel like chocolate brown is one of those colours where every single autumn I gravitate towards it. I feel like it's so rich, it's so deep, it's so flattering. Every single time I've been wearing brown at the moment, you guys have all been commenting saying that this colour is just so perfect for my skin tone. So many of you say that it really like warms my skin tone, it suits my hair color. I don't know what it is, but I feel like brown is just a little bit more flattering than black. Black's quite a harsh color, sometimes can wash you out, whereas brown I feel like just warms your skin tone and is so beautiful. And if there is one thing that I love at the moment, it is a cardigan. I really regret that I didn't put cardigans in my autumn winter trend videos, because I feel like cardigans have just become such trends this year. And it's silly to call them a trend because they are a very classic item, like I don't see them going anywhere, but I just feel like there has been a boom of cardigans on the high street, in high-end stores, even like designer stores. I've seen so many cardigans walking down the catwalks recently, and I absolutely love them. I feel like they're just a little bit more versatile than like a classic knit. You can wear them in so many different ways, you can wear them with so many different pieces, and they are great if you need something to layer. I don't know about you guys, but here in the UK, the weather has been fluctuating. So in the morning it's freezing, you want a lot of layers, by the afternoon you're stripping off. So I feel like a cardigan is so great because it really helps you with that kind of like changeability in the weather. And this cardigan, oh my goodness me, is the softest thing I think I have ever felt. What size did I pick this up in? I got this in a 14 because I do like to size up in my cardis a little bit. I like them to be a little bit looser and a little bit like less fitted. I'm usually a 12 at New Look, but I'm looking at this thinking this is going to be so perfect paired with slip skirts, paired with trousers, with jeans. I feel like you just can't go wrong with a beautiful cardigan, especially in the color of the season. You know how much I adore chocolate brown. It doesn't get much more cozy and autumnal than this. How gorgeous is this cardi? I love the fact that it's actually slightly cropped as well, so I feel like it hits really nicely with like trousers. I think it will go super well with skirts. This is a pair of trousers from Mango, but I've actually seen that Abercrombie have released a super similar pair, so I'll leave those linked down below if you do want to shop them, because they always go so well with chocolate brown tones. I just love how like rich and warm and cozy this outfit feels, yet still lovely and elevated. I mean, it's literally just a pair of trousers and a cardigan, but it looks really elegant, and that's what I love about it. And I can't even tell you how soft this cardigan is. I feel like everybody needs this in their autumn wardrobe. And of course, I couldn't just add the one cardigan into my wardrobe. When I saw this little oatmeal number, I just fell in love with it. And oatmeal's a color I actually don't have a huge amount of in my wardrobe, but it's another color that I think just works so well in autumn. I am really starting to learn what kind of like suits me, what colors I think are more flattering on me. I really want to do a proper color analysis. I think that would be so interesting. And if there's one color that I've completely steered away from, that I do not add into my wardrobe anymore, it is gray. I feel like gray is just so cool toned. I feel like it's a little bit harsh on my skin. I feel like it kind of makes me look a little bit grey, just washes me out of it. Whereas oatmeal, I feel like is basically like the warmer big sister of grey. Like, it's so much more flattering. It's just super flattering on my skin tone. It pairs with so many things in my wardrobe. And when I saw this cardi, I just fell in love with the buttons. I love the little gold button detail running down it. This is, to me, the little details that New Look put into their pieces that make them look so much more expensive. Like, this to me looks like it could be And Other Stories, maybe Me and M, and could cost an extra couple of zeros on the end. In fact, this cardi was £26.99, less than £30, which I think is just absolutely amazing. It's the kind of piece you will keep in your wardrobe for years, so that cost per wear is going to be absolutely phenomenal. Another absolute staple to add into your autumn wardrobe. Oh, I just could not be more obsessed with this cardigan. It's just as soft actually as the brown one, and I believe this one came in a few different colors, so I'll leave them linked down below. It's a little bit longer lined, but I kind of love the fact that you can just like tuck it up and it goes really beautifully with trousers. I feel like this is going to look so gorgeous with blue jeans as well. This like beautiful oatmeal color is such a staple to have in your autumn wardrobe, and I'm actually a bit shocked with myself that I didn't have anything like this before, but the buttons just elevate it so much, and it just is one of those pieces I think I'm going to get so much wear out of throughout autumn winter. It's such a classic to have in your wardrobe. It's not trend led, it's not like a really like trendy item, it's just such a classic piece to have that's going to last you years and years, and that's exactly what I want to be adding into my autumn wardrobe. You know me, if you follow me on Instagram, on TikTok, or you've been keeping up to date with the vlogs, you will know that I love a slip skirt. I feel like it's become quite a staple in my wardrobe, and whenever people ask me where do I go for slip skirts, I always get so many questions and so many comments asking for the best place to look for slip skirts. I will always say New Look. They do the most beautiful slip skirts. So many of their skirts I have hanging in my wardrobe that have lasted me for years, and when I saw this beautiful like champagne-y color, I just couldn't have added it into my basket any quicker. I feel like this is going to be perfect. I'm really sorry to say this. the C word's about to come out of my mouth. Christmas. I think this is just going to be so perfect for festive styling, Christmas parties. And the thing that I love about slip skirts, you can style it up or style it down. They're just so versatile. I'll often wear a slip skirt with a pair of trainers, a chunky knit, and it's a really cute like daytime look, or pair it with a beautiful kind of like roll neck. In fact, this jumper that I'm wearing is also a little new look number. I always love their little ribs, turtleneck, roll necks. They are just such a staple. You can pair it with something like this, an off the shoulder jumper, a shirt. Oh my goodness me, there are just so many different ways that you can wear slip skirts to either dress it up or dress it down. And one thing that I love about the new look slip skirts, I don't know if you're going to be able to see, that is an elasticated waistband. And as a girl who bloats, let me tell you, an elasticated waistband is always so welcome in my wardrobe. I just want to be comfortable. As much as I want to look beautiful, as much as I want to look elevated, my main priority in my outfits is comfort. So if I can get a skirt with an elasticated waistband, then I know I am winning at life. So I'm so excited to add this into my wardrobe. I just think it is so beautiful. A moment for the skirt. Oh my goodness me, the colour is just so perfect. I don't have anything in my wardrobe in this kind of champagne, and the fit, I don't know what New Look do to their slip skirts, but the fit is always just so flattering. It's like figure hugging, yet not too figure hugging. You just get this like really lovely kind of looseness at the bottom. I always love the length as well. I've gone for the heels and I love how they look with it. I just feel like they elevate the look even more. As I said, normally up until now I would have worn the flats, but I love how it looks with the heeled slingbacks instead. And just start with a knit like this. I absolutely adore this kind of look. It's like elevated, elegant, but still so effortless, and that's exactly what I love from my evening wear styling, especially in autumn. So this beautiful skirt to add to the collection. Honestly, the collection just keeps growing and growing, but I am not complaining. Next up, we have another pair of shoes, and this is probably going to be the most dramatic thing that ever comes out of my mouth, but New Look shoes have changed my life. I am not even joking when I say that. The shoes that I picked up from New Look are just so comfortable. They are so expensive looking and elevated and elegant, but are so affordable. I've really changed what I want to be spending my money on recently, and I feel like designer shoes are just not it. I can find beautiful pairs of elevated footwear on the high street, and I feel like New Look have just upped their footwear game. So when I saw this beautiful little pair of gold ballet flats, again, talking about the C word, how gorgeous will these be for festive parties, for Christmas styling? I feel like at Christmas, it can be really tricky because there's a lot of times where I'm invited to maybe like day events, like lunches, or just kind of like cocktails, but maybe it starts at 4 o'clock and you don't really want to be wearing like this full elevated evening outfit. You just want something really beautiful, a little bit festive, but still super comfortable, and this is exactly what these shoes are for me. These are also going to be great for like shopping days. I've worn these so much whenever I've gone to lunches, whenever I've been out with the girls. I love the New Look slingback. So when I saw that they brought out a pointed toe version, this beautiful gold color, I couldn't pick them up any quicker. I think they also came in silver, so if you're more of a silver girly, then definitely pick those up. I'll leave those linked down below. And I just noticed as well, they're a wide fit, so they're going to be so comfortable. Honestly, I couldn't be more obsessed with New Look footwear. I feel like it really has just changed my life, and it's so dramatic to say, but I don't even care. I'm going to say it because it's true. I actually cannot tell you how comfortable these slingbacks are. I feel like the wide fit just makes them even comfier, and this is what I love, that New Look have really like put that thought into it, because having that pointed toe can sometimes be a little bit suffocating on your little tootsies, whereas these don't feel suffocating at all. I love how they look, that little pop of gold on your feet. Oh, it's really giving me festive vibes. I feel like it's going to go so well with trousers, with jeans, skirts, with dresses. Oh my goodness me, these are going to become such a staple in my autumn winter wardrobe. I wasn't joking when I said I have a serious cardigan obsession at the moment. We have not one, not two, but 3 cardies in this haul. I promise this is the last one to show you, but when I saw this, I just fell in love with it. Do you know what? I love that New Look have these little details. I feel like it's become quite a staple for them, these little gold buttons. It's obviously on the sleeve of the little knit I'm wearing and running down the cardigan, and I just love how it looks. I feel like it just elevates the top, the cardi, the jumper so beautifully, and makes it look so much more expensive than they actually are. I've actually just realized as well that these are like a bevel. They have this almost kind of like hammered detail to them, which I really love. You normally see that on like very expensive jewelry, so I really love that. I love the fact that it's a crew neck and the softness of this cardi I can't even explain to you. I think I'm gonna need one of these in every single color. I picked this one up in a 14 as well, and again, I'm glad that I went up a size because I do feel like these cardis usually come a little bit undersized, and it just means that I can wear it done up as more of kind of like a jumper. It means I can open it up with dresses or shirts or any kind of like jumper underneath. I just feel like there are so many different ways that you can wear them, and this is one of those cardigans I know I'm going to keep in my wardrobe for the longest time. I'm going to get so much wear out of it. Again, it's the kind of piece that I feel like you can dress up a little bit or you can dress down to be a bit more casual. This to me is the epitome of an autumn wardrobe staple. And it's safe to say it's a hat trick with the cardigans. 3 beautiful knit cardigans to add into my wardrobe, and 3 cardigans I feel like have such different like properties. They just have different characteristics, which makes them so wearable in different ways. Like the brown one I would say is very casual, super easy to wear. The taupey coloured one is like a little bit more elevated but still very daytime, whereas this one to me is so much more evening appropriate. I love it with these trousers as well. I've just got the trousers and the little slingbacks, and I just think it looks so much more like evening wear, but like again, you've not really made an effort. Like it just looks super chic and elevated in such an effortless way. I also love how the buttons kind of match the earrings. I've got a gorgeous pair of Cézanne earrings in again today. You know how much I adore my Cézanne jewellery, and I love how the buttons match the gold hardware. I just think it's so expensive looking. There's no other way to describe it. This is going to become such a staple for me throughout autumn, winter. Whenever I just want to lift an outfit a little bit, want to look a little bit more elegant and a little bit more elevated, this is going to be the cardigan that I reach for. Next up, we have a gorgeous pair of trousers. And I'm not going to lie to you, trousers are one of the things I think I struggle most with in my wardrobe. I feel like being a petite girl, you can get away with wearing like regular knits. You don't have to shop from the petite section for like skirts and things like that. Whereas trousers, I feel like there's a lot less leeway in that, especially being 5 foot exactly. Even sometimes the petite sections can be a little bit long on me, but I do always find New Look Petite always come through. They don't always have the biggest selection of petite trousers, but when they do, they are always so beautiful. And when I saw this little pinstripe number, I just fell in love. And I am breaking my grey rule. These are actually a grey kind of colour. They're like a deep marl, which I really like actually. And I thought these would pair so beautifully with like cream knits, white knits, even black knits. I think these would go so well with. If you're looking for like new office attire, those that work in an office, I think this would be so beautiful. But for me, I love them styled up with like trainers to make them a bit more casual. I feel like a pinstripe is just such an elevated look that you can really casual down in like a super kind of weekend styling way, which I absolutely adore. So I'm hoping that they're going to fit really nicely, and like I'm hoping these are going to be such a staple in my autumn wardrobe, and then I'm going to get loads of wear out of them over the coming season. Oh my goodness me, I could not be more obsessed with these trousers. I love how they look with this knit. This is giving me serious like office inspo vibes with the neck tucked in. I've got the gorgeous little slingback flats on, by the way. I'm not wearing the heel version, just in case you're wondering. In terms of length and in terms of height, I am wearing the flats, and look how well they fit in length. They are just perfect. They just about scrape the ground. In terms of size, I did actually go up a size, and there is quite a bit of room. I went for a 14 because I do find normally with high street stores, whenever you go for the petite section, you've got to size up one size. I don't know what it is, but a lot of high street stores kind of undersize their petite sizing, but I don't think I really need the 14, so I think I might return them and go for the 12 because I think they'll just fit a little bit more snug. But I love how these look. As I said, perfect for office wear, inspo. You could definitely wear trainers, a knit jumper, style it down a little bit, go for like a K1, I think would be gorgeous. But I've never owned a pair of pinstripe trousers, and it's been something I've been really missing in my wardrobe for a long time. So I'm so excited to have picked these up. I think these are going to become such a staple for me whenever it comes to autumn styling. Another thing that I feel like New Look do so well is their cable knits. I have a couple of cable knit jumpers that I got from New Look maybe like 2, even 3 years ago that are still going strong in my autumn wardrobe. I feel like they just do cable knit styling so beautifully, and cable knit actually can get quite expensive. I do have some more high-end ones in my wardrobe, like my Cézanne cable knits, which I absolutely adore, but I think it's really nice to have ones from a more high street brand. I feel like they just do them a little bit differently. One thing that I really respect New Look for is the fact that it's on both sides. A lot of high street stores will do a cable knit and it's only on one side, and then the back is like completely plain, and I feel like that's such a like screaming tell that this is a high street piece and it's quite affordable, whereas having it on both sides makes it look so much more expensive. It's so much more elevated, and I love the colorway of this. It's not like anything else I have in my wardrobe. It's like this really interesting mix of like almost got a little bit of a purple undertone, kind of browny, kind of greyish. I feel like it's just such a cool colour that I don't have anything like in my wardrobe. And you know what I say, whenever it comes to adding pieces into your wardrobe, you're either replacing, upgrading something, or you're filling a gap. And I definitely feel like this jumper is going to fill a gap. This is just going to be so perfect for those like cozy weekends when I just want to be wearing a pair of leggings, some walking boots, and going out on those long countryside walks here in the New Forest. This is exactly what I just love chucking on. I love the fact that it's a bit longer as well. It's quite a long line cable knit, so I feel like these are just all I want to wear with leggings. I hate it when you can see your bottom in your leggings, because I feel like you can always see some kind of pant line. It can be a little bit see-through. This kind of gives me a little bit more, it's a bit more demure. I need to spend less time on a TikTok, but I love this jumper. I feel like this is such a staple to add into your autumn wardrobe. They of course do them in loads of different colours as well, so I'll leave them linked down below, but I feel like you can't go wrong with the cable knit from New Look. They are just so gorgeous. Well, I think we can all agree that it doesn't get much more cozy than this. A pair of your favourite leggings, fleece lined when it hits the depths of winter, trainers or knee-high boots, and a gorgeous long line cable knit jumper. I mean, look at the looseness of this. I'm pretty sure I just went for a medium in this as well, so it is a bit oversized, something to note. I would definitely say don't go up a size, but I'll leave the size along with a link to this down below just in case I am wrong. But as I said, I love the fact that it covers your bottom. It's just a little bit more elegant. I just feel like it covers you a little bit better, and it's just so cozy. It's my favorite thing to wear at this time of year. And lastly, this is a bit of a public service announcement, because this isn't technically new in my wardrobe. This is actually from maybe even 2 years ago. I was going to say last season, potentially a season before that, potentially even a season before that. But I wanted to let you know that the New Look jumper dresses are back. If there is one thing that New Look to me is iconic for, it's their beautiful knit jumper dress. And I feel like so many brands do these for so much more expensive prices. Is that the phrasing? They're so much more expensive, so much more money. It's ridiculous. I see brands like Skims and I think, I actually did buy a Skims dress a long time ago and ended up returning it because the quality wasn't even as good as the New Look one. I see so many different brands doing these dresses and I always resort back to my New Look ones because I feel like they are just so comfortable. They're so iconic. They're so well made that I have some in my wardrobe that are about 6 years old now. I have all the different styles that they've ever done, all the different kind of like cuts and necklines, belts, no belts. This one I think is my favorite because it's just so casual, so easy, but again, it can be dressed up. I'll often wear these for like evening meals, the string of pearls, a beautiful handbag, and you look so elevated. But for a weekend style, pair of trainers, crossbody, add a cardigan over the top, and you are casualing it down. I love how versatile these dresses are, and New Look always bring them out every single season. They do sell out quite quickly though, so I will leave a link to these down below because we needed this public service announcement. These dresses are everyone's favorite, and these are the epitome of an autumn wardrobe essential. They are such staples at this time of year for me. I pretty much wear these from now all the way till like March. That's how much I adore them, and as I said, they go with absolutely everything. Can be dressed up, dressed down, styled in so many different ways. These really are my favorite pieces to shop from New Look. As I said, I'll leave them linked down below because we needed this public service announcement that the jumper dresses are back. And just to show you the dress on, because it really is just such a staple in my wardrobe at this time of year. I love the fact that it's like fitted but flared. It just makes it a little bit more casual. Sometimes a lot of these bodycon dresses go fully bodycon all the way to your ankles, and I personally don't like that. I like having a little bit more movement, and it goes with a bit more. I feel like you can wear it with like ballet flats, you can wear it with trainers. I love wearing it with knee-high boots. It's one of my favorite ways to style up these dresses, but they have loads of different styles. They've got ones with more kind of like a turtle roll neck. They've got ones that had like belts and things like that, so I'll leave a link to this year's version because, as I said, they're such staples for me in my wardrobe. I could not be without the New Look jumper dresses. So that was everything I've been picking up from New Look for autumn. Some real autumn wardrobe essentials. Those pieces that I always say make up the foundation of your wardrobe that you can style so many different looks from. They're not trend items. They're never going to go out of style. They're going to last in your wardrobe for such a long time. So all of the links will be down below in the description box if you do want to shop anything. If you got to the end of the video, comment autumn down below in your comments. I'm just loving all the autumnal styling, all of the deep rich colorways. It is just my favorite time of year when it comes to fashion. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you're new, I know a lot of you guys watch these videos and you haven't actually hit that subscribe button yet, so I would love it if you hit that subscribe button. You can come and join me for vlogs every Monday and fashion videos every single Thursday. And on that note, I hope you have the loveliest evening, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.